I am Lady Laci of Do You Nerd. I'm loving the convention. I love their new location. This is the second year here. So much space, even though there's a lot of people here, you don't feel very crowded. They've got great vendors, lots and lots of things to choose from. And one thing that I absolutely love is the air conditioning is amazing in here. That is a big deal for me at conventions, is air conditioning. So I love it.
Tom of Do You Nerd here. Thank you for having me on. I love Mo GameCon. We've been coming for years now, and it's nice and close to our home-ish, so it's perfect for us. Tons of games, tons of other stuff to always find, and we always meet great people here. If you haven't come to Mo GameCon, definitely give it a shot. It is a one-day convention, but that just means more time to hang out with people. My name's Dick Boots. You heard? But it was all right. It seemed a little lighter than last year. Seemed like there were a few more vendors last year, maybe a little more buzz and excitement last year. Yeah, it was good.
What up, folks? It's Evil Dan here. It's not as big as some cons that we've been to, but this one is, I think it's great. Plus, you get to hang out with the fellas, too. You know, you can't beat that.
I'm Slayer768. I'm a YouTuber. You see me in the last video where we did this. It's fun, it's smaller, but it's one day, and it's less overwhelming than the MGC, Midwest Game Classic. So I kind of like that in a way. It's a little more intimate, and it's not as crazy, because MGC gets a little hectic. I'm trying to find the game beater, I'm trying to find other people. Chum's going missing, freaking four, where you at? I don't know, it's a little hectic.
There was a lot of shenanigans last year.
It was fun, though. I definitely want to come back.
Hi, I'm Chumnasty. I thought the convention was pretty good. There were a lot of people there. At first, it was kind of hard to get in and out, but once the convention was going and it felt like a lot of people had filtered through, I was able to get in and actually look at some more games and stuff.
Hi, my name's Dan B, and I'm with the Game Beaters. I think this year's Mo GameCon was cool. It was pretty chill. I mean, there was a lot of people there, right? And that part isn't so chill. It's really hard to like get in and look at certain games that you want to look at, just because you really got to kind of elbow your way in and you know, if you want to get to any of the deals. But as far as like a gaming convention, really it's just about the games rather than like all the other things that are going on at something like Midwest Gaming Classic. This is more just focused on buying, selling, and trading.
My pick for today that I brought was Masters of the Universe. And this movie is so terrible that I absolutely love it. And I really like the fact that it was a sticker album that they hadn't actually put stickers in yet, so you don't find stuff like that. And I thought it was in pretty good condition. It is complete.
I went with the Mortal Kombat movie soundtrack because the movie is pure cheese goodness, but the music is amazing even to this day. I found one of the vendor tables had a kid, could have been 7 or 8 years old, I think, was making his own artwork and selling them for $5 a piece at their table. And so I thought, that's pretty unique. I got this one of Cuphead. Pretty impressive. And then the other one is a skeleton. Pretty good little side game that the kids got going for $5 a piece.
Got G.I. Joe miniature vehicles. Thought it was really cool. I'm a big G.I. Joe fan. G.I. Joe brings back my childhood. I never really had many of the vehicles. I had a ton of the figures, but the vehicles were a little expensive.
I picked this VHS up. It's the promo for the N64 release, September 29th. It doesn't say the year, but brought to you by Nintendo Power. I don't know if you received this in the mail or not, but this is my pick right here, and it should win. It's just badass, the VHS of the release of an N64. One of the better consoles in this generation, better than PlayStation.
I got Burger Time for the NES. I got a deal. They originally asked him for 12, and I got it for 10. And it's a good classic NES game. I actually haven't played it. I'm in for a surprise.
So for my $10 challenge, there was this box that was labeled the $1 box, and I saw a couple games in here, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I just offer them $10 for the whole box and see if he does it? I did, and he looked at me, he's like, let me see what's in it. You know what? Yeah, that's fine. $10 for the whole box. And then he was like, I got a bunch of other $1 things. If you want, I'll make another deal. The pride and joy in here is this 10-in-1 games for the Sega Genesis. It's all a bunch of bootleg games. Psykill Gobot that's broken. He's missing his arms. We got a Minecraft movie guy. I never saw the Minecraft movie, but that's cool. A PlayStation memory card. Got some games. Got the F-22 Interceptor for Sega Genesis by EA Games. It's in the game. Bulls versus Lakers NBA playoffs from EA Games. Pebble Beach Golf Links. Oh, God. For the Sega Genesis. This is an amazing golf game. What are you talking? We got Atari 2600 football. It is a pretty crispy copy. We got this little shmee. I don't know what this guy is, but he's something. They thought they could get $1 for it at some point. This game, which may or may not be Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for Game Boy Advance. We'll find out. Then we've got this. It allows you to hook up a DVD remote to your PlayStation 2. There's no remote control. Namco Museum for PS1. Got Ratchet and Clank for PS2. Final Fantasy 15 for PS4.
The Nintendo logo's up.
Oh.
Digital Eclipse.
English.
Yeah.
Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka.
I'm going to vote for the G.I. Joe little mini cars. I am a Hot Wheels girl and match car girl. I love micro machines. I've loved those, collected them my whole life. So yeah, that struck to me. Subscribe to Do You Nerd and come see the convention next year.
You know, there's a lot of cool stuff, you know, that everyone has. I gotta say, I think Danby's, he got a steal. There's a lot of good stuff in there. In games, you know, some figures, video too. You could stay entertained easier with all the stuff that he got, so.
All right, well, there's a lot of interesting things this year. One of the favorites that everybody thought would win would be the Dick Boots drawings. You know, a 7-year-old drew it, and you know, but I looked at it and said, I could draw better than that. So I'm not gonna go with that one. You know, Slayer had a good one with his N64 launch. I thought about doing that one. In the end, I thought, it's not quite there. It doesn't have the chutzpah I need it to have. So what I actually am gonna go with this year, and this is gonna be a surprise pick, I think, is Burger Time from Chumnasty. I'm a Burger Time fan. I've loved Burger Time forever. For $10, can't go wrong with Burger Time.
I think your box one, because there's such a wide variety of stuff in there. Plus, you got PlayStation 2 games. You got just a wide variety of things. Fuck 7-year-olds, man. Whoever thought those drawings are going to win, like, it's crazy.
I have to go with the Mortal Kombat cassette tape. Because for one, I love that movie, and I do love the soundtrack. Dick Boots is trying to cheat and get like a little 7-year-old's artwork and like, oh, you don't vote for 7-year-olds, you're a terrible person. Well, I guess I'm a terrible person because I'm voting for the Mortal Kombat cassette tape. Dick Boots, suck it.
I almost went for the kid art, but I am a sucker for quantity over quality. And that bargain bin box full of $1 goodies, I've got to give it to that because I love finding a lot for a little. I think I'm going to go with Dan B's pick. There was some gold in that box, that homebrew Genesis type thing, all of like, what was it, 10, 12 games in one, something like that. Snagged that as part of a bunch of stuff for $10. Really in the spirit of kind of what we try to do with this thing. So that's my pick, Excelsior.
I think it's great that we do this. I mean, you know, it makes it entertaining, you know, interesting, and challenging.